This is a harmonization tutorial for number 236, Home on the Range. The accompaniment style for this would be left-hand single bass note for each chord symbol, beginning on beat 1 of every measure, and then chords on beat 2 and 3. So a sample of this starting at the beginning of the piece. The pickup note is by the melody, and you would begin on the first full measure, 1, 2, 3. Next measure, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's measure 3 where it changes to the C chord. I'm just going to quickly run through the right hand chord inversions that you can expect to use. If you begin the piece in a G root position for that chord, you would use this for the C chord. You're going to be trying to keep that common tone between chord changes whenever possible. The other chord that we have is also a C minor chord, so that would be just lowering that third. And the other one that we have is the D7, which would probably be best utilized with F sharp, C, and D. That brings you back to G. If we take a look at this from the perspective of first inversion chord, here's our G chord. We would keep this common tone and move to a root position C chord. This D7 that we would use in this position would be that small arrangement and brings us back out to that same position. And finally, if we decided to start in second inversion, this is the arrangement of pitches. We would keep that G in the middle as our common tone. If you need to play the C minor version of that, it's just adjusting that E down to E flat. And our common tone usually is going to result in this seventh, the root of the chord, C, which becomes the seventh in a D7 chord. So you want to keep that as your top voice and just move this third down. There's our D7 chord. And it resolves back into the chord shape that we began with.